All right, my timer just went off, and that was 15 minutes. Now I'm taking a fork and I'm just kind of stirring them around just a little bit. Get in here good, baby. I'm just kind of stirring them around a little bit. Now I'm fixing to taste of one because I want to know how done they are. Okay? Now that is hot, hot. So I'm going to put it right there. I know they're not quite done, but I'm going to taste of that one. I'm going to put these back in the oven. I'm going to taste of that one and see about, let me spread
These pecans always show up 3 shades darker than they are
on
the video.
For some reason. And I
They
don't
are
know,
not this dark when you look at them.
I don't know why our camera, I don't know if it's the light. I don't know what it is.
But anyway.
They're always 3 shades dark. They're not as dark as what y'all see.
No, they're actually the color of a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
In reality.
Yeah. So, all right. Right now, I'm going to put it on 5 minutes. And because I do not want to overcook them. I still want them to have some of that sweetness to them. But, they are probably 5 more minutes may do it. I'm going to leave them 5 more minutes. Then I'm going to cut my oven off, leave them in 5 minutes. Then I'm going to take them out and let them completely cool and dry before I show them to y'all again. So, that's good. I don't know that this is going to do it. It might. We'll see. Good morning, everyone. As I told y'all in the previous video, I'm going on a little vacation, leaving in the morning, and I'm going to take us a little snack, and I am frothing 2 egg whites right here, y'all, and I'm trying to do it with my little milk frother. I usually do it with a fork, but I said, well, this may work well, and you just want it until it's frothy.
It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
But it may not be working as fast as your hand can do it.
As fast as my hand can do it, yeah. We're going to do some praline pecans today. And we're using my my sweetener, my brown sweetener. I think I can do this better with a fork. It works really well for milk, but my egg white is thicker than milk, so it's frothing it some, but not really well. So I think I'm gonna get my fork out. But anyway, this is my brown sweetener, and it is the Splendor Magic Baker Brown, and it's made with stevia, allulose, erythritol, molasses. Okay. And and I'm using my Pecan Pantry pecans today. I've never read y'all the back of this, and I want to read it to you. It's all natural, heart healthy, gluten-free, cholesterol-free. And the little thing they have on the back, it says, experience the exceptional flavor of the Pecan Pantry's pecans, a premium ingredient for all your culinary creations. With over 70 years of expertise in the pecan industry, we pride ourselves on delivering only the highest quality, freshest pecans on the market. Perfect for health-conscious snackers, bakers, chefs, and anyone who appreciates high-quality ingredients. Our pecans are a cut above what you'll find on the market. Enjoy them on their own or elevate your recipes with their rich, nutty flavor. And I'm telling you, everything that I just read is true. These are the best pecans. They're so fresh. They still have a lot of oil in them. They are so good. So they're out of Mansfield, Louisiana. Order you some Pecan Pantry pecans. I'll have the link underneath in my description box. And use my code Rose5 and you get 5% discount, and shipping is free, y'all. And let me get my fork.
And that's shipping even to Alaska.
Yeah, yep. So one of my...
Wish we could ship it to England.
I know. Rachel, I so wish I could ship you some, but the shipping is, it's awful to England or across. It's even bad to Alaska, but they were able to ship Debbie hers. So, all right. Yes, this is working better with. I think if I had a more high-powered frother, it would have worked better. So, but you just want to get this frothy. You want to get over in here to look at this, baby. You don't want any of your egg whites still in the separated from the froth itself. Okay. Now these are praline, like I say, praline pecans. And I've got my oven set to 325 degrees. Now I want mine really frothy because I want a good coating on mine. And all we're gonna use is a little salt, my pecans, my 2 egg whites, and my brown sweetener.
She can never do enough of these pecans.
I cannot, y'all. Oh.
As my grandchild says, Granddaddy, they disappeared.
They disappeared. All right, I am going to put, all right, I better measure this for y'all so we'll know. So when I write the recipe down, that is a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna put a 1/2 cup of my sweetener, and because I'm gonna do a good many pecans. Okay. Now I'll just stir that up. I think a 1/2 cup will be plenty. And I'm gonna put a little salt. You always want salt in your sweet, especially if you're using nuts. All right, I'm gonna use, this is a 1 pound bag.
Rose?
I'm gonna use that whole pound bag, y'all.
And you're carrying all of them off?
No,
and I'm not going?
No, I'll leave you some, baby.
Okay.
I'll leave you some.
All right.
All right. Now, if you can see, matter of fact, I need to, I got a few more. I need to put a few more in here because that's a lot of, that was just a little over a pound. Okay? But I do want them to have a lot of the coating on them. Okay.
Well, I'm glad there's not any more out in the refrigerator already.
I have
You'd
more.
You'd keep dumping.
I have more, y'all. Okay. In the freezer. When I get them in, I put them in the freezer and they stay just as fresh. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more salt. And I have sprayed my parchment paper. You do want to use parchment paper. I have tried my silicone mat and it doesn't work like your parchment paper does. But you will have a mess to clean up if you don't put parchment paper down. But I've sprayed my parchment paper.
You didn't stir that very good.
Yes, I did. I had already stirred it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now you just spread them out. And I've got my oven on 325. See, that was a lot, but it don't look like a lot on this big old baking sheet.
It doesn't. You're right.
Okay. But it'll be enough. Okay.
Ooh-wee.
All right.
Go, girl. That's what I say.
All right. I'm going to put these.
Pecan happiness.
I'm going to put these in my oven. And after about 10 minutes, I don't know how long it's going to take for that coating to kind of dry out. It's going to take a while. But after about 10 minutes, I'm going to check it. And then I may just leave it alone. And then I'll check it 5 minutes. I'm going to stir them after the coating starts drying on them. But I'm not going to bother them until the coating starts drying. So they're going in a 325 degree oven. And I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. You know what? I'm going to set it for 15. Because it's going to take that long for them to dry. So I'll bring you back after 15 minutes and show you what they look like and decide how much longer I need to cook them.
You look like a chicken eating in the,
All right,
picking
y'all.
around in the yard, Grandmama.
I'm telling y'all. Look at this. You talk about all that little crusty,
I'm just gonna reach right in there.
all that little crusty right there. Y'all. And like we were telling y'all earlier,
Oh my, that's
they
delicious.
are not nearly as dark in person as they look on. I don't know why they look dark on the camera, but they do. But they're not. They're 2 shades lighter than what y'all are seeing. All right, y'all. Praline pecans.
They will not last.
Now, these are not completely, I'm gonna let them sit out all afternoon and completely dry. They're still a little warm. And then I'm gonna put them in a quart jar.
Takes a little longer for this to dry than it does sugar.
It does.
Here's sugar. This is not
It
sugar.
does.
This is sweetener.
Yeah, takes it a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna sit it over here on the stove. If I can quit eating them. Y'all look at that.
I'm gonna get me another one.
Can y'all see that? That's just caramelized right there.
Ooh.
Order you some pecan pantry pecans. Make you some praline pecans. Sugar free.
Low carb.
Sugar free. Yeah, this is
Keto.
This is no carbs right here.
This is
Okay.
keto.
All right, y'all. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Make you some praline pecans. We'll see y'all next time. I see y'all. I'm gonna be on my way to Kentucky, so we'll see y'all sometime tomorrow.